hard things about working with foster kids is seeing them go back into a situation and not being able to have contact with them and just trusting that they're okay. Knowing that God is in charge, but still it's so hard. I had one girl who was so badly abused that she was just a terror, holy terror during the day, but when she went to bed at night, she looked like a sweet little baby.
That I searched for you, it was there that I searched for you.
I'm Cindi. I live up here on Prune Hill, just a couple blocks from church actually. I grew up in a really abusive home, and so I've always had a heart for kids who are having a hard time because I remember what it was like being a kid and not having anybody understand what I was going through. And so I've worked with kids in various venues, church, camp, things like that, and then I got involved with working with foster kids. And so just in doing that, I've just really continued to have a heart for kids who are having a hard time. Foster care system is not perfect, and there are certainly foster parents who maybe shouldn't be doing it, but there's some awesome foster parents out there too. And these kids don't get taken out of their homes for little things. They get taken out because something major has happened. Two of the girls that we've had at camp witnessed their mother being murdered. I've worked with kids who have been through some of the most horrendous abuse that you could think of. Just total neglect, finally being taken away from a parent who won't get off drugs and won't get off the street. It's serious what they've been through, and it just breaks my heart. And the fact that they don't know that there is love out there that's safe. Especially if they've been abused and molested in a sexual way, then even love isn't safe.
And it was there.
I've been working with Teen Reach Adventure Camp track for over 10 years, and I think the future for me obviously involves continuing in that, hoping that Harvest Community Church will join in and become a major part in track camps, and especially the Track Life Mentorship Program. It's my hope to be the director of that program and to be able to allow people who work at the track camps to have access to visit with and continue to mentor their campers throughout the year so that we can continue that relationship with those kids. I would love to be the director of Track Life. I would love to see that program take off. And in such a position, I'm really going to need prayer support. The enemy does not like us to be able to take these kids out of the hopelessness that they have. And so we usually come under a lot of spiritual warfare. At Harvest, if we do get strongly involved with track, one of the things that people can do who don't necessarily have the time or the ability to work at a camp or directly mentor a child, but there's all kinds of support activities. We have huge prayer teams that support, and prayer is huge in these kids' lives. We need people to help out supplying things like craft that the kids do at camp. Just supporting the people who are involved. If you can help give some respite care to somebody who is a foster parent by maybe babysitting once in a while to give them a chance to have a break. There's just a lot of ways you can partner with the people who are on the front lines. Whenever I think of orphans, and foster kids really are America's orphans, I think of Jeremiah 29:11, "For I know the plans I have for you, declares the Lord, plans to prosper you and not to harm you, to give you a hope and future." And a lot of foster kids don't have a lot of hope, and that's really a key verse. Working with them just to know that God does have a plan for them.
You broke through my deafness, you flashed and you shone, dispelled